Okay, hello everyone. Hi guys, good evening again. Good evening everyone. Good evening you guys. Am I audible to everyone? Am I audible to everyone? Am I visible to each and everyone? Yes or no? Kindly just please comment once. Am I audible to everyone? Am I visible to everyone? Hi. Hello everyone. Hello guys. Hello everyone. So, okay. So this is the again introduction class, or you can say the demo class for the PPP. As we have finished the demo class for IEIFS, I'm not going to start anything today. I'm just going to, okay, if we have time because we don't have any class at 7 p.m., we can just discuss a simple little topic so that you can get the idea that how I teach you in the class. But this is a basic introduction class for each and every one of you. We are going to discuss the syllabus, the type of questions, what I am going to give you and what I am expecting from you all, right? So 5 to 10 minutes, it is same with the IEFS. First of all, let's talk about the particular exam pattern. So PPP examination format, you know that we have 100 questions, okay? Now, again, it can be less than that also, but the maximum marks you need to take care is 100. The maximum marks are of 100. Sometimes the case studies are asked, so the question is of 2 or 3 marks, right? So if the if the paper has 2 or 3 marks question, then the number of questions will be lesser than this, but the maximum marks is always 100, okay? Duration is 2 hours. Again, passing marks is 50 out of 100. Again, there is no negative marking in this particular PPP subject. PPP, banking subject. See, usually bankers find IEIFS a difficult topic and PPP an easy topic. If I am going to tell you the reality, IEIFS is comparatively easy. PPP is tougher. Now you are all saying, ma'am, we are bankers. We know banking very much. Yes, you are all banker. You know banking more than me and you are practicing banking on a daily basis. That is good. That is fine. But please understand, last two exam cycle, my examination cycle as well as this November examination cycle, most of the bankers fail in PPP. Actually, the clearing rate of IEIFS was much better than the PPP. Because same thing. Because bankers, they are actually internally confident about this subject PPP, so they are not going to just give so much time in PPP. It is implied in them that, okay, we know banking, I know you know banking, but here there are some concepts which actually are new to you, okay? Yes, you know about the current account, you know about the saving account, you know about the BSPT account, I know that, but there are some types of contracts, technicalities of that contracts from where the case study based questions are asked, numericals. In fact, if I'm talking about the my examination cycle, in my, there were approximately 10 to 15 numerical questions in the PPP unexpectedly. We have very less topic in the PPP from where the numericals can come. And usually we can just take this topic in a lighter version because we know that PPP is more on MCQs, it is more on statement based questions. But unknowingly in the last examination, two examination cycle, there were a lot of numericals which were asked. Even in PPP, the numerical were more from IEIFS. So we don't have to take any subject lightly. First of all, I'm telling you, even you know the concept, you have to again revise the concept. You know what is saving account, but again you have to revise the concept. Maybe there are some points which you don't know, maybe there are some additional knowledge which is given in the book, right? And because the examiner knows that you are all bankers, so you are tested on this particular subject more than IEIF, right? So please, First of all, again, I'm saying the same thing because this is the most detailed foundation batch. So you don't have to miss any class, whether live or if recorded. Just watch the video. I'm saying that whether live or recorded, just watch the video. See, live classes, I know this is extra edge that you can ask your doubt in the class itself. But even if you are missing out the live classes and you are watching the recorded version, there is the community access which is given to you. In that community access, you can just tag the name of the faculty. You can ask the doubt directly from that faculty. When you tag our names there, we will get the notification, and as we get the notification, we will reply you, right? So in this way your doubts are clear. Then I always share my number in the class. I always share my number in the class. Sharing the number, why? Because of two things. First of all, after the class, some are missing out the live classes, so they are watching always the recorded sessions. So when you are watching the recorded session, and if you have any doubt, you can just directly WhatsApp me, you can call me, right? It is better to just WhatsApp me first, and then if I'm giving you the call time, you can just call me, right? So in this way also, we are always connected in the class also and outside the class also. So connection is not the issue, but it is better when the live classes are concerned. The timing, again, the timing is from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. So we have these 2 hour class regularly. You have class with me 7 to 8 p.m. IEFS session, and 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. we have the PPB session. So these are the live class timing. So the timings are as per your exam, or sorry, bank timing. So you don't have to choose one between these two, right? So you can just easily attend the session. But in case you are missing out the session, don't worry, just watch the recorded version. But watch the recorded version in that day only. Don't pile up syllabus for the last minute, right? This is the same thing which I'm telling you again and again in every class, because this is the very important step. And lastly, PPB. It is very lengthy. 55 units are there, and the units are very lengthy units. So PDF reading is very important. Of course, you need to give more time than IEIFS. So you have to read the PDF of each and every class. After finishing your live classes, after finishing your recorded version, you have to read the PDF after each and every class. Please read the PDF. PDF has all the important points marked, all the important details, everything are there in that particular PDF. If you are just reading out the PDF, you are encountering any doubt, again, you can just message me, call me, WhatsApp me, community access are there. You can just contact me anywhere. I will be clearing your doubts. Okay. So by this way, your foundation will be built. Okay. So this is actually the very important step. When we are consistent, there is no subject which is difficult, right? Now, why to start from this foundation batch, that I have already explained to you, because I have told you in the PPP also we have the same exam pattern, or we have the same courses pattern. We are starting always the examination cycle with the foundation batch. After that, we are launching always the crash batch. After that, we are launching the crackers batch for the MCQs practice. And after that, we are launching always the capsule batch. This is a 60 days batch approximately. This is a 30 days batch approximately. This is again 25 to 30 days batch approximately, and this is a 4 to 5 days batch approximately. You can see the time difference between each and every batch. Just see the time difference. This all you need to know, the complete time difference. 60 days only for the foundation batch. Your base is built here. Complete base will be built in this foundation batch. It is very, very important for you all bankers to attend the foundation batch. Again, I'm saying that if you are entering at this level, If you are entering at this level, or if you are entering at this level, you are not going to make it, unfortunately, in the exam, because last two examination cycle is a proof that only MCQs doing, only the capsule batch will not be enough for clearing your examination. The last two examination cycle is actually a proof why a lot of bankers has failed in this PPP examination. They were saying feedback for the last exam was, ma'am, the paper was too lengthy. The paper was too lengthy that we are not able to read the complete paper in 2 hours. The paper was so lengthy. Actually, the paper was not lengthy. The time need to process each and every question, we are actually wasting a lot of time in one question. When your concepts are clear, right? When you have a good concept, even by reading 2 or 3 lines, you can just easily understand the question. That, okay, this is a question from this and this topic. We need to solve this question this way. So this fast processing of the question will be built only in this foundation batch. It will not build here. Okay, this is only a practice batch for you all. The base is actually built in the foundation batch. The base for processing the question, the base for applying the concepts in the case study, the base for solving the numerical, all the base will be built in this foundation batch. So this is the batch you cannot miss. If you're entering after this foundation batch and you are thinking that, okay, some topics are very easy, but some topics are very difficult, right? Like, for example, in this banker customer relationship, these are all concept based module, complete conceptual based module are there, completely concepts, no facts, only and only and only concepts. So banker customer relationship, like debtor creditor relationship, bailor bailey concept, lesser lessee concept, right? Technicalities of lesser lessee concept, bailor bailey concept, technicalities of indemnifier and indemnified, right? So these are actually banker customer relationship. AML KYC guideline, very important chapter. KYC, very important chapter. Various type of customer, lot of case studies will be asked from here. Yes, lot of case study from various type of customer, different type of depositing a deposit account and operational aspects of depositing account. Again, a case study based questions will be asked from these particular unit. Then we have handling checks, how the checks is being handled. Bankers, what are the rights of the banker, special bankers right. Then what are the foreign exchange remittance facility? Now this is a difficult chapter. NRI business, difficult chapter. Foreign currency account, difficult chapter. These three chapters are very difficult, right? Then we have cash management service. It is easy. Okay, less important, not very important. This is a very easy 3 to 4 page chapter, easy chapter, cash management services. Then this is a very important chapter. Okay, payment and collection of check, very important chapter. Responsibility of paying bank, lot of case studies will be asked from you in this topic. Collecting bank, again the case study based questions. Ancillary service, less important, not very much important, less important, easy topic. Financial inclusion and literacy, easy topic. Customer service guideline, easy. This is again an important chapter, again an important chapter. CPA, again an important chapter. RTI, again an important chapter, right? Now module A, this have 21 units, and module B, if I'm saying, it has 20 units. So module B, we have this complete 20 units, and module B is functions of bank. And module A and module B, module A and module B, these are equivalent in terms of weightage. These are equivalent in terms of length. These are equivalent in terms of concept also. In fact, I find module B easier than module A, right? In the last minute, I always told the banker that you have to choose only one module between module A and B and go for that module in detail. Here I'm telling because we have a lot of time. We have a lot of time. So module A and module B, just read out the syllabus once, okay? And just internally think that which module you find easier. If you're finding, because it is a personal choice from my point of view, so if you're finding module A easier, go in depth in module A. But this does not means that you have to miss complete module B. No, you have to learn module B as well. But internally, if you have made this module A as your favorite, so you have to just go in deep in module A. Get a deeper study of module A if you have choose A, and go then B for a little less than module A. If you have make module B as your favorite, so go very deep in module B and just less in module A. But don't miss out any module. I'm saying that you don't have to miss out any module because we have a lot of time. We have a lot of time from this day. We have a lot of time. So we have time to complete the whole syllabus. We have time to complete the whole to learn the complete concept. So we have to go in both the module, but a little deeper, a less deeper. So you have to choose module B and A. Now, module B is all about the functions of bank. In this, we have some very new concepts to the banker. Like, for example, if we talk about the letter of credit, some detailed aspect of the letter of credit, this is very new to the bankers. Like what is contract of indemnity, technicalities of contract of indemnities, very new to the bankers. Important laws, very important chapter. NPA, very important chapter. Expect a numerical, even a numerical from this question. Appraisal and assessment of credit facilities, very important chapter. Expect at least 3 to 4 numericals from this topic. Yes, at least 3 to 4 numericals from this topic. Then we have simple different mode of charging securities. A lot of case studies will asked from this particular chapter. Hypothecation, mortgage, pledging, assignment, types of mortgage, right? Technicalities of each and everything. Lot of case studies and statement based question will be there from this particular chapter, right? Deferred payment guarantee is an easy topic, very easy topic. Bank guarantee, very easy topic. Okay, then laws, again very important. Personal finance, priority sector advances, very important topic. Then we have agriculture finance, MFIs, MSMEs, very important topic. Government sponsored schemes and self-help groups, very important topic, right? So module B and module A, these are equivalent module. Now let's talk about module C. Module C is all about technology. The complete module C is technology based module. Technology. Technology, technical aspects, what are the new types of uh, technical things which are introduced in the bank. Like for example, we have the new applications, UPIs, GPays, etc. E-rupee, fintech, regtech, super tech, right? Tech fins. Lot of these things are there in complete module C, technology based module C. And module D is all about ethics. Module D, completely ethics based module. Ethics at banking, individual dimensions, workplace, ethics, banking in banking level. So complete module D, only 5 units based on only and only ethics, right? And from here, expect only case studies. You will get case study based question from these ethics. Okay. So module A, we have the general banking operation. Module B, we have functions of bank. Module C, we have banking technology. And module D, we have completely ethics, right? Weightage, 70% of your paper will be from module A plus B. Yes. Module A, and module B. 70% of your paper will be from module A and B. Equivalent. These are equivalent in weightage. Then we have module C, 20% of your paper, and rest 10% is asked from module D, ethics, right? So this is the basic weightage and the introduction for the syllabus. If you want to ask any doubt from here, you can ask everyone. Any doubt, any basic doubt. Okay. Yes. Ma'am, we are starting from which module? In here also we are starting from module C. Here also we are starting from module C. Then we will finish module D. Then we will finish module A. And then we will finish module B. Module B will be given to you in the recorded format. Rest all these will be the live classes. Okay. So we are starting with module C. Okay. Then D, then A, then B. Module C, D and A. It will be the live classes. And module B, it will be given to you in recorded format. Okay, done. Any doubt if you have here, you can ask. Any doubt, any basic doubt, if you want to clear your doubt, anything you want to ask, anything you want to say, everyone. Done. Okay, now we have time. I'm just going to give you a very simple introduction that how I'm going to teach you in the class, right? Hi ma'am, there will be no live classes for module B. No. Module B will be given to you in recorded format in this Foundation 2.2. Foundation 2.0, you will be getting module B in the recorded format. Okay. So I will see if we have time, we can just have the one or two doubt classes. That will depend if we have the time period, right? Else it will be given to you in the recorded format. Okay. Done. Okay, so let's start now. I'm just going to explain you one very important topic from the exam point of view, and that is the contract of indemnity and the difference between the indemnity contract and the bank guarantee contract. Let us discuss this 5-minute topic, not more than that. Let's just discuss this topic. First of all, what is a contract of indemnity? Okay, so if we say the contract of indemnity, it is defined under section 124 of Indian Contract Act 1870. What is a contract of indemnity? Contract of indemnity is actually a contract where one person promises to other person. This is a contract where one person promises to other person that if you suffered any loss from any reason, either that loss is from me or from someone else, this person is promising to this person that if you suffered any loss from my conduct or from anything else, then your loss will be compensated by me. The contract between these two persons is called as contract of indemnity. Contract of indemnity is actually to make good the loss. It is actually a promise made by one person to another person that if you suffered any loss from any of the reason, either from my conduct or from something else, then your particular loss will be reimbursed by me. That contract, that promise is actually called as the contract of indemnity. Now, sounds very similar to the contract of insurance. Yes or no? It sounds very similar to the contract of insurance. Why? Because see, if we're talking about the insurance contract, what is our insurance contract? So it is actually a contract where insurance company is promising the insured person, that insurance company is promising the insured person that if you suffer any loss from any reason, for example, that insured person has taken the fire insurance, so that insurance company is promising the insured person that if you suffer any loss from the fire, then your loss will be compensated by the insurance company, right? Sounds very similar to the contract of indemnity. Why? Because all type of insurance contract are an example of contract of indemnity. Contract of indemnity, the basic definition is when one person is promising the other person that if you suffered any loss from any third reason, then your loss will be compensated by me. And the one person who is promising is called as indemnifier. The one person who is promising is called as indemnifier. And the one person who is being promised that, okay, my loss will be compensated, that person is called as indemnified or indemnity holder. And the contract between these two persons is called as contract of indemnity. So in the contract of insurance, if we talk about the contract of insurance, when that particular insurance company is promising the insured person that if you suffered any loss from any third reason, then your loss will be compensated by the insurance company. So who is the indemnifier? Everyone, can you please answer? Who is the indemnifier in the contract of insurance? Who is the indemnifier? You can all answer this question. So because that insurance company is promising the insured person that if you suffered any loss, then your loss will be compensated by me. So that insurance company is the indemnifier, and that individual person who is insured is called as indemnified or indemnity holder. But ma'am, why you are telling me about the contract of indemnity in banks? What is the use of contract of indemnity in the bank? So let me tell you this also. What is the use of this contract of indemnity in banks? So this contract of indemnity is used by the bank when the bank has to issue the duplicate demand draft. When the bank has to issue the duplicate demand draft, then the bank is using the contract of indemnity for their safety. How? Ma'am, how? So let me give you again an example. For example, there is a client A of a bank, and the client A has the demand draft, original demand draft, and this client has lost the original demand draft. So when the client A lost the original demand draft, that A client goes to a bank and says that please issue me a duplicate demand draft as I have lost my original demand draft. So A requests the bank that I have the original demand draft. I have lost that original demand draft. Please issue me a duplicate demand draft. Bank says that okay, I am going to give you the duplicate demand draft, but only in one condition. When you agree to sign a contract of indemnity with me. In this contract of indemnity, bank says that as a client, you have to promise me that in case that original demand draft which you have lost, that original demand draft was found by someone else, and that person actually misused that original demand draft. That person has misused that original demand draft, due to which bank suffered the financial loss. then this loss should be compensated by you because you have lost this original demand draft. And if you agree to sign this contract with me, I am going to give you the duplicate demand draft. So this client says, yes, okay, I will sign a contract of indemnity, where this client promises the bank that in case that original demand draft is found and was misused, due to which the bank suffered the financial loss, then that loss will be compensated by me. And as the contract of indemnity is signed between these two, the bank issued the duplicate demand draft. Now, in this, who is the indemnifier? Everyone, you can all answer this. Who is the indemnifier in this case? Because this client is promising bank that I will indemnify the loss. So, who is the indemnifier? The customer. The client is the indemnifier. And who is the indemnified one? Bank is the indemnified one, or bank is called as indemnity holder, who received the promise that okay, my loss will be compensated. Clear? So this is the contract of indemnity. Very simple. I just explain a simple thing for you all. Okay. So this is the complete demo class for all of you. Now, if you have anything you want to say, anything, ask anything, go ahead. You can all say, ask whatever the doubt you have, whatever you want to ask everyone, please. Go ahead. Nothing? So, thank you so much, everyone, for joining the session. We are starting the session from Tuesday onwards. So, IEIFS classes from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. and the PPP class will be from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining the session. Have a very good night, everyone. Take care. Bye bye, guys. Bye, everyone. Take care. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone. Take care. Bye, you guys. Take care.